Welcome to Nusa Penida, a small island near to the Gili Islands. So Nusa is the last island I visited on my Bali journey, and Nusa Penida has a very special place in my heart, cause later in the video you see why. After driving from the small harbor to the Toro Kottages, where this place where I stayed, it's a nice little stay and has a pool, and it's in the middle of the jungle. You are surrounded by so many animals there. After checking the area around the hotel and the stay, I decided to get a scooter and drive around. Checked out some spots that I saw on Instagram that are recommended, so the Teletubby Hills, and it was a long drive but absolutely worth it. It's in some nice green hills and you come by at the Crystal Bay, but it was very rainy on that day. It was just a short break on the beach because the rain made it impossible to stay any longer, so the rain got even worse. So I got back to the homestay, and in the evening the rain stopped, and with some few friends I decided to go eat on a vegan restaurant in a tree house. So with the scooter through the jungle in the night, not the best idea, but it was very funny to do. So the next day started with a highlight, and we had a snorkeling trip booked and go to the Manta Point in Nusa Penida. It's very famous, and on that day I was very lucky, the group was very lucky, because we saw manta rays. I can't even find words how to describe the situation when those big angel-like creatures swam around us and appears out of nowhere and disappeared out of nowhere. It was just so magical and so breathtaking, and you have the fear. It was absolutely crazy. So it was the best moment in all those 26 days in Bali. Even that moment, in that moment the manta ray just swam under me and disappeared. It was so crazy. After they were gone, we just all laughed and had the best time of our life, and can't believe how lucky we are to see those crazy cool creatures. And it was just the best day in the entire stay in Bali. After the mantas were gone, we just got back on a boat and drive to some different spots and see some colorful fish, feed them with bread, and just snorkeled around. And yeah, we did the tour 2 hours and got back to the land and drive back to the hotel. But man, it was just an absolute crazy experience to dive and snorkel with those big manta rays. The next stop on the island was the famous beaches, the Angel Billabong, and it was like a 30-minute ride by scooters, and you can drive to the Teletubby Hills and follow the street, and then you get to the Angel's Billabong and the Dolphin Beach. The Dolphin Beach is at the right and the Angel's Billabong is at the left, and when you're lucky enough you see some dolphins in this beautiful dolphin bay. Arriving at Angel's Billabong, it was very windy, and the cool thing on Angel's Billabong is there is like a nature pool made of stone. So you see when the tide is high, it fills the pool, and when the water goes back, the pool gets empty. One of the scariest moments in my life, flying an FPV drone through an arc of stone, and I thought I will lose signal, but it was perfect. I did a perfect swoop through the arch and had a really nice flight there. It's perfectly in the sundown. It was absolutely awesome. Seeing the sun goes down in the golden hour with a drone, absolutely worth coming there. the crazy part at Angels Billabong, the street is a purely mess, and driving with a scooter you're just shaking around. I just finished the day with coming to the Green Kubu, a very nice bar restaurant where you can get into pools and have those nice heaven gates. On the last day I was going to the Kaliking beach, the most famous beach from Nusa Penida, and I think like the area around Bali. It's like a big beach formed like a T-Rex, and it was rainy but the clouds were gone, and I picked up my FPV drone and just flew some nice routes there, and it was very cool. But the monkeys are a bit scary because they try to grab the drone, so be careful. But this beach is absolutely amazing. It's my most favorite beach on Nusa Penida. The beaches are fine sand, blue water, big waves, and you can't swim there because the current is just too strong. You will drown at most cases. If you're lucky you can get out early enough, but it was absolutely crazy. And I met a very cool dude there, Andre. Check out his videos and nature trips, he's very cool. And yeah, flying drones together in a bit rain and wind, it was really cool. And yeah, so it ended my Bali expedition. It was a hell of a time, really cool, met awesome people. It was the time of my life. I hope I can one day go back there. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this series, and have a nice one. See ya.